feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let us see. Let us see. What are the messages? Oh, okay. Somebody's working on their inner child. Okay, Spirit wanted me to see that. What is this? We have self-love. Okay. Somebody is learning how to love themselves a lot more. This could be you or your person. Focus on desires of the heart, self-worth, expansion, and manifesting. Okay. We have watching. Yeah, so as you're loving on yourself, your twin is watching you. Okay, gathering information, trying to figure out, keeping tabs. Okay, they could be envious of whatever it is you're doing, whoever you're doing it with. Okay, is one thing that comes out here. Okay, we have sun. Yeah, you're tapping into your inner strength. Okay. I don't feel like they're envious of you. I feel like they're envious of whoever gets to be around you or whoever gets to be up close and personal with you. You know, that type of thing. But this says empowerment, heart chakra opening, okay, compassion, happiness, truth revealed. So, yeah, you're seeing a lot of things for what it is. Your person, yourself, the situation, all right, life, other things as well. I feel like your heart chakra is very much so open. You're connected to sun energy, source energy, God's energy, okay. The things that you had questions about, you're getting answers to, etc. All that is connected to the sun. We have freedom, all right, the energy of Uranus. So you're taking a leap of faith here, taking a chance, okay, breaking free from the normal way of doing things, entering into a new cycle. Things could be changing really, really quickly, all right, and you're going in this new direction. You feel good about it, though, okay? You don't feel bad at all here. This feels really, really good. All right, we have self-care. Yeah, because you're just loving on yourself, taking care of yourself. All right, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you could have felt like something was eating away at your energy. And so you said, nope, I need time alone. I need time to cleanse. I need time to recharge. All right, you went on retreats. Okay, this could be just separating yourself from your twin for a bit. You know, a lot of you could have just got back to watching twin flame videos. Maybe you stopped watching twin flame videos for a while. All right, you just felt like you and your person were not able to connect a certain type of way, no matter what you did or whatever the case may be. But you're focused on stabilizing your life, okay, bringing in love, okay, love of self, love of others, love from others, okay, and this person is just watching you be happy, watching you be free, watching you take care of yourself, okay, watching others take care of you. That's the energy that's here. It says trying to balance, juggling, uncertainty, stressful choices, and chaos. All right, so it's like you had to get up out of that energy, get back to the present moment where you're full of gratitude. You receive a lot of abundance. Okay, you're being proactive. There's tranquility around you and lots of success. Okay, so again, for those of you who felt like things were just a little bit all over the place, you had to get yourself back to a certain spot. All right, let's see what else comes out here for our feminines. Yeah, this person could want you, but they have karmics or they have karmic. Says third parties, haters, lesson learned. All right, they like you, they love you, they want you, but they're doing all of that. You're not for it, so you kept it pushing or you removed yourself. Okay, the energy has been coming up quite a bit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for feminine? What does she need to know? All right, we have spiritually woke. Yeah, because of how awakened you are, or how woke you are, how conscious, I like to say, you are, right? You have this level of self-awareness that helps you see through nonsense, helps you know when it's time to remove yourself. All right, yeah, you're able to easily detach from ego and focus on what your spirit or your higher self is telling you to do. Okay, right here it says spilling the beans. Yeah, so you're able to see through somebody's facade. You're able to see the truth, okay, of the matter. We have lucky break. Yeah, so things are working out for you and this person is just watching. Okay, it says good fortune, good things coming, turning point. Okay, like you've gotten to this place where you just know what you want, you know who you are, you're getting yourself in alignment with the things that you want, and so you're bringing it in. Okay, that's what's happening. Yeah, ghosts. We have no closure, cowardice, and disappearing act. So you could have just straight up ghosted the situation, honestly. Okay, this was an empowerment type play here, or an empowerment move. You know, you just had to make a certain choice where it was like you could hold on to this connection, or you could hold on to what remains of yourself. So you was like, I'm just going to choose to hold on to me. You know, this person doesn't have any closure. Maybe they feel like you dipped out on them and didn't give them any explanation as to why. But I also feel this energy here where it's like a person is well aware of what they were doing or not doing. We'll see as we get further into the reading, but that's what it feels like. Right here with spilling the beans, it says revealing secrets, counts at the bag, untrustworthy, okay? So because you feel like you can't trust this person, or because you feel like they'll say one thing and do something else, you removed yourself, okay? This person maybe didn't realize how strong you were, but now they see, okay? Now they see, honey bun. Okay. We have honeymooning. Yeah. It says love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. They really care about you a lot. This person is in this energy of, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to take this leap of faith toward this person. You know, it's the way they make me feel. They're always happy. They're always smiling. They help me heal, you know, through them healing, right? And so I saw this comment the other day, which you guys know I like to take breaks in between because it's just too much energy, to be honest with you, to engage on a continual basis with people who I'm already reading for all these random energies, right? But it's just so much sometimes, and that's a part of my self-care. Like, I'll get to it when I get to it, you know? But I saw this comment the other day, and the girl was like, if he's my twin, like, I've started healing myself. So if he's my twin, then why is he not also healing? Because everybody heals in their own time. You healing, yes, it will reflect to your twin, absolutely. But they still have their own healing work to do. You cannot make yourself responsible for somebody else. So through the divine feminine healing, yes, the divine masculine heals if it's truly your twin. But it's not what you think it is. Like, it's not like you're going to do all the work for them through yourself. No, that's not how that works, okay? As you can see, because a lot of you are already doing your work. A lot of you have been doing your work for a very long time, but this person has still not been on a frequency or on the vibration that you are on. They're not ready. Okay, a lot of you have had to move on to other situations and, you know, a lot of other things because this person is not ready. And the signs they've given you this lifetime is that they won't be ready. Okay, some of them actually have played on that, you know, like, oh, next lifetime, and hee hee ha ha. Okay, well, next lifetime then, because you're still over here laughing. You're still over here having a good time. Things are still working out for you, and you still have a level of self-awareness because you love yourself and you take great care of yourself. So this person is over here confused and perplexed, and it's really not anything to be perplexed over or about. You just didn't know this feminine was really that girl. You know what I mean? Like, you thought it was a joke. And so now this person wants to have some sort of heart. Yeah, see, I just saw key player. They didn't know you was really that girl. Now they want to have a heart-to-heart with you. Get on the same page. You know, let's talk. Because this person is low on their own energy. They could have tried to make somebody that they're meant to love aloud. You know, like a secret or something like that. You said, skirt. You know, feminine's not doing that. Okay, a lot of people are okay with doing that. And then a lot of people are not. And obviously, whoever I'm talking to, you are not. Yeah, we got Bye Felicia, Juan and Don. They want to take you out. They want to enjoy you. It says consistently dating, courtship, romance, and passion. They have a lot of passion towards you, all right? A lot of romantic feelings and energy towards you. They want to sit back, enjoy each other, you know what I'm saying? Watch the stars or something, honey. Okay, do a little stargazing, a little moon gazing, a little cloud watching. Okay, sipping some wine, okay? But you're like, bye, Felicia. Okay, like, I'm on to the next. Don't want this no more. Don't care. Like, that's the energy that's coming from this right here. Okay, because a lot of you feel like this person love bombs. Like, they only come in when they feel like they can't, or they only want you when they feel like you're over it, or something like that. But let's say you was to turn around and be like, I want you too. Then everything changes. Everything shifts. So you're like, you know, like, you're just over that. Yeah, but this person feels like they're so attracted to you. We have obsession, physical attraction, and sex appeal. Yeah, so this person is so attracted to you, right, that they just can't help themselves. But they feel like they're running up against a brick wall time and time again, like you're just so hard to reach. It's because you look at this person like they're two-faced, like you can't trust them. You don't know what their real motive and intentions are. You know, you're like, what is your real motive here? What are your intentions? Okay, you know your intentions. You love yourself. Okay. Yeah, we got the Queen of Cups in the World. You are so mature, so grounded. Like, you're comfortable in your skin. Yeah, we got the Five of Swords and the Empress. They feel like they lost something great. Eight of Cups. You've been emotionally detached or checked out for quite some time now, beloved. Okay. Quite some time now. Says peacing out. Thank you. Next. Leaving and not caring. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring. That's interesting. All right. How that just jumps out. This person feels like they want to be with you long term. But if they were to come to you and offer, you wouldn't want it. You would be totally against it. Okay. That's how they feel. Ten of Wands. Maybe because this person stressed you out. Again, they depleted you of your energy. Okay. You feel like you had to cleanse yourself after dealing with this person. Okay. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, they want to be with you. Ace of Pentacles, engagement ring, Four of Wands, twin flame union, engagement, proposal, environment. Yeah, this person wants to be with you. Okay, the Hermit. You just straight up ghost the situation. Meanwhile, they like, hello. Okay. All right, Earth to Feminine, Earth to Feminine. Out this mug. Five of Cups is regret, remorse. This person feels a lot of disappointment in themselves for how they handled the situation, how they handled you. They feel like they really let you slip through their fingers or something. Seven of Cups. They keep daydreaming about you and fantasizing about you. I feel like this person wakes up shouting your name and shit. Alright, person is thinking about you a lot here. Okay, wakes up shouting your name out and whatever. I hope this person live alone. We have the Four of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles is like good news being received in an earthly sense. Okay, Four of Swords is resting, peace of mind. I feel like this person does something to put a smile on your face, but it's something small. Like they have a gift for you or something they want to give you, but it's something small. And the reason they don't ever do too much is because they're worried about outside interference. What other people going to say, what other people going to do, who's going to try to block it. Again, back to those karmics. Maybe they have somebody that is around them that, you know, that's the cowardice with them. Like they ghost the situation because they were too much of a coward to tell that person, hey, I don't want to be with you. I want to be with that person. Or I don't want to be with you at all, period. They don't have to tell them I don't want to be with you because I want to be with that person. You know, why would you say something like that? Just tell them you don't want to be with them or whatever. Okay. He could have also been a coward when it comes to you. They could have not told you that they didn't want to be with you, that they wanted to be with somebody else. They just did it. Okay, like a straight up coward. So yeah, we have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. All right, Seven of Swords is like sneaky behavior. Seven of Wands is standing up for what we want. So, you know, they have that choice. You know, I could be sneaky about it or I could stand up and fight for what it is that I want and I say that I believe in. All right. But I can't be mad if this person doesn't accept my offer, doesn't want anything that I have to give if every time I give them something, it's small and insignificant. All right. So we have the Ace of Cups. Again, this is a new love offer or renewal of love. So if they're watching and they see that the self-love and the self-care that you've been putting into you is attracting love back from other people, they don't like that. All right. Yeah. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups. They don't like that because, see, yes, I want you to be happy, but I want you to be happy with me. That's where this person is coming from. They don't want you to be happy if they're not a part of it. And that's where we have that problem. You know, like if you let feminine slip through your fingers, you can't feel no type of way about who they're happy with and what they're doing. You don't want it. Right. And so, but the Nine of Swords, that's not true. It's not that they don't want it. They do want it. Okay. They absolutely want it. That's the problem. Okay. Ciao, good night. All right, we have the World card here to underline it, but they feel like it might really be over. All right, I feel like this person has been praying, okay, that the two of you can come back together, that they can rectify the situation, that all things can be worked out, that you'll hear them out, something, okay, something. I feel like this person feels low without you, okay. They're doing a lot of things to try to take care of themselves, but in the very near future, I feel like this person is going to take a leap of faith and go for it. They're just going to come to you and speak their truth. They're just going to come to you and propose. They're just going to come to you and make that love offer, whatever it is. Because the Four of Wands is twin flame union, right? And they want that with you. Okay? Some way, somehow, this person knows you're their twin. Whether y'all talked about it, they got a reading on it, they've been researching, they had these feelings and they just didn't know what it was. So they had to put two and two together, something. You know, whatever it is, this person knows that the two of you are twins. Yeah, Judgment. They know what this is. Okay, very much so. All right, and Six of Pentacles is about universal gifts and blessings being received. Okay, so this person wants to be with you, wants to see how things are going to go. But again, you know, only time will tell, and spirit is in control at the end of the day. So they can put their feelings out there if they want to, but it's no guarantee that you're going to feel the same. Yeah, see, King of Cups says love, judgment. It's my phone call card. So they want to call you and express this love they have for you. Some of you have them blocked. Some of you don't, okay? For those of you that do, this person is going to be calling you from different numbers, okay? Random numbers, just to see if you answer. Because, well, you ain't answering theirs, you know, that type of thing. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card. Yeah, so if you say, well, why would they want to propose to me? Why would they want to ask me to marry them? Because you make them happy as hell, okay? And you're always happy. You're always joyful. You're always focused on healing, how you can heal yourself, how you can help heal others, how you can heal the community, how you can give back. No, it's not your responsibility to heal everybody. No, you cannot carry the entire world on your back. But I feel like you're somebody that just loves to give and loves to do and loves to be of service. This is the second time, not the first, but the second time that we're seeing the energy of the sun. Remember, that was one of the cards that came out with the first deck. Okay, so you have a true undeniable strength. You have all these amazing gifts that come directly to you from source, that I just don't see you as a selfish or a stingy person that keeps those things to yourself. You give without expecting anything in return. These are things that people look for when they're looking for a spouse. Somebody selfless, somebody who's full of love, somebody who is affectionate, somebody who is nurturing, somebody who is kind and thoughtful, somebody who is stable, or can make me feel secure, if I didn't already say that. You see what I'm saying? So you are all of these things this person has been looking for. So with the Four of Cups, you know, their fears that they're going to come to you, make this offer, you're going to reject them. Here's what Spirit is saying. Even if you do, right, their determination will make a difference. So if this person really wants to be with you, then they'll show it through their actions. All right. Now with the Devil, again, a lot of them were in karmic situations. This could be what kept them stuck. Never that they didn't love you or that they doubted your love for them, but that they were in karmic situations and they felt stuck. They felt like, again, with that cowardice, you know, they didn't, I don't know what they was trying to do, like avoid hurting somebody's feelings, but ultimately hurting your feelings. I really don't know what they were trying to do, okay, to be honest with you, but that's what it's coming across as. It's like spiritually, I get what they were trying to do. Intellectually and practically, I don't get what they were trying to do, okay, because it's like, what was you doing? You know, hence why I just love being a Virgo, Sun, Pisces, Moon, because it's like I can see both sides. I see the spiritual and I see the practical. You know, I see, but I don't see, bruh, because what was you doing, right? So we have the Four of Wands and then we have the Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands is about overcoming obstacles and challenges. It's also about success and victory and public recognition. So again, you being successful, having a lucky break, all these things going well for you, whoop-de-whoop, and this person seeing it. Not just this person, but others as well. We have the Ace of Wands here, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Cups. So their desire is to have a breakthrough so that the two of you can come together and build a life. Three of Cups is reunion, celebratory energy going out. That's the Wand and Dime energy. But this Devil. So who is this karmic? Who are these karmics that has this person feeling like they are stuck and they can't move? That's the thing, okay? What has them feeling this way? Karmic. So they would have to end something, and it might be an abrupt ending. Now, here's the thing. What I'm picking up for a lot of the masculines, these karmics are people they already broke it off with. But because of whatever the circumstance is, and it's different for everybody, that's why personals are, you know, favored, because you can watch a general reading, and a general reading will give you the gist of it, right? But how many people are going to watch that reading and can relate to some of the things from that reading? What makes it more significant to you and your situation is when you book a personal, right? Which, if you are interested in that, because a lot of people ask me, Blue, do you do personals? Yes, I do. I don't mention it every reading, so that's on me. I need to mention it every reading. Yes, I do personals. You can find that information in the description box, the chat section. It should be in the chat, right? Because I believe Ra puts it every video. Shout out to Ra. And I also have it in my About Me. So it's several places, guys. I'm working with YouTube right now to figure out how to put it up there so you guys can just click it from where it's at. It's a little bit weird how they have it set up that way. But once Blue gets it, I'll let you know that, hey, you can just look right here underneath the video. It should tell you what the services are, right? But as of right now, there's quite a few places that you can find a personal reading, you know, with me, or you can book a personal reading with me. But anyway, So this person, depending on what their circumstance is, may not have been like with this person for a while. They deal with them because they have to or something like that, but the person just can't let go. So, you know, in order for y'all to come together, shall I say, they need to finalize that. And for whatever reason or another, karmic just won't move around. Okay, so situations vary depending on what the situation is. But let us see. Fight with the moon and the two of cups. This person has done everything in their power to try to hide their feelings for you. It just does not work. They love you so much. Okay, a lot of you still love this person, but you just know how to set healthy boundaries. We have the King of Pentacles and the Hanged One. Okay, so the Hanged One is seeing something from a different point of view. Perhaps this person was extremely career driven and solely focused on that, like later for the love thing. You showed up as the Queen of Cups initially, right? Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So very loving, very nurturing, right? You have a very motherly like energy with you. So if you don't have kids, just know that this person is definitely seeing you as like a potential future mother for their children because of how nurturing you are. All right. But anyhow, so this person, they could have been looking at something just from a career driven point of view. That's it. Like all I see is my career and where I'm going and my social status and things like that, right? Like a high roller type energy. And you come in with all this lovey-dovey, bubbly, you know, type playful energy, lighthearted. Nothing was light, nothing was funny to them. Everything was serious and stuff like that. Now that they have this regret, they're like, oh my God, like maybe I should have enjoyed feminine a lot more. Maybe I should have participated in our connection. Maybe I should have shown up for them when they really needed me. Things like that. Like, was I so self-centered and so, you know, so absorbed with whatever I had going on that I totally neglected my feminine? Like, is that what happened here? Yeah, because Four of Cups, now that I'm offering them love, they don't even want it. All right, but a lot of you don't want the love because when you wanted it, it wasn't offered. Okay, so you have the Four of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is a conversation and they're rushing it to have this conversation. So for some of you, you're like, well, they're not blocked. They just don't reach out. That's terrible. Okay, when I tell you I have very little sympathy for a person that is able to reach out to you and does not reach out, I have very little sympathy for that. However, with the twin flame situations, again, if a person is with a karmic or they have some sort of family unit or whatever is going on with them, you know, there may be so many reasons why they're not reaching out. But I feel like when a person is interested and they care about you and they respect you, I don't feel like anything in the world is going to keep them from reaching out. You know, situations vary, but I'm just talking about in this particular case, somebody who's spying on you and keeping tabs on you and all that. Oh yeah, they want to talk. So the energy I'm picking up here is person rushing in to have this conversation because the Knight of Swords is, I know what I want to do. I know what needs to be done. I know how to do it. I got all the tools. All I need to do is what? Do it. That's it. So then, you know, I can accomplish whatever I set out to accomplish. What's underneath this? The Tower. Here's the thing. That Spirit is guiding them to have this conversation with you. And if they don't have it, then the Tower moment is going to happen. Tower moment can be anything, okay? It's something suddenly changing, suddenly shifting, suddenly going a completely different direction. All because they did not follow what Spirit was asking them to do. All right. So, ciao. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You're this person's heart's desires and wish fulfillment. All right. It's because you love on yourself. Despite whatever went on with the two of you, you did not fall apart. You just continued to put the love back into yourself. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. And that's what I love about twins, by the way. You're a match. But that's what I love about twins, by the way, is that you always show up for the other one right when you're needed. And some of the times you might feel like they don't, but you do, right? I feel like twins always show up when it's needed. You might be in that moment like, where are they? Where are they? They're not showing up. You just think you need them. Maybe this is a moment where Spirit is trying to, you know, have you depend more on yourself. Okay, now I don't feel like that's for you. That could be for them, but just take it however it resonates. All right, yeah, you're very nurturing, very loving, very affectionate. Okay, a lot of you are extremely intuitive. Ooh, the rain. Ooh. All right, thunderstorms, y'all. A lot of you are very affectionate. All right, very warm-hearted. You're hard workers. You care about your career and stability just as much as they do. So again, this person treating you like You're not their feminine. Could have just been a lot for you. You know, you felt like this person just was love bombing you. Like they're two-faced. Again, you don't know what their intentions are, but their intentions are to love you. Okay, their intentions are to see what this be about, because they feel like they missed out on something good. All right, what's underneath stability? Venus. Yep, you have offer. Romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, an offer. Yeah. All right, Venus. They feel like they missed it. And then union. Exactly. They feel like this would be a stable union of love. Okay, and they're right. It says soulmate energy, decisions, a proposal. That was the Ace of Pentacles. Integration of yin and yang energies. Yep. They feel like you're their person. Okay. Straight up and down. All right. You're their yin, beloved. We have the Star card and the Magician. And it's true. All right. But 8 of Cups. A lot of you have walked away or withdrew emotionally because the person was not pouring into you. You said, no worries. I'll pour into me, beloved. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Ace of Cups. I'm getting you pour into yourself all the time anyway. You see through illusions. So you don't have time for the nonsense. We got 6 of Cups. But because you know you and this person have history, like past life history, you kept giving them chances. You kept giving them chances because you remember what it was like to be together in those other lifetimes. So you wanted to see what it would be like now. But the person is just not ready. They're immature or something. All right? Something along those lines. Queen of Swords. You say, I'm going to just keep it pushing. Yes, I know that's my Emperor. Yes, I know that's my Divine Masculine, but I can't force them to do nothing. I don't even think you halfway attempt to force them to do nothing. They got all this outside interference and whatever is preventing the union from happening with that 4 of Wands. You said, all right, to heck with it. Let them have that. Now this person is sitting here heartbroken. Okay, they're heartbroken when all you was doing was trying to make the right decision for everybody involved. All right, you got the 9 of Swords and 9 of Cups. Yeah. So it's like they're suffering in silence. I say in silence because twins can always hear each other, like literally. All right. Something could have happened 3 weeks ago. You knew nothing about it. Out of nowhere, your twin sends you a message telepathically. You go look into it. Whoop, there it is. I didn't even know this was here. But because my intuition picked up on it, or because you gave me that intuitive message, now I know it's here. Or now I know that, whatever it is. Okay. So yeah, this person is suffering in silence. But you hear them. You know what they're thinking, how they're feeling, what they're wanting. But because you're not seeing the action you need to see. And for a lot of you, like I said, even if you were to see the action, it's like, would it even matter if this person is just going to allow outside interference to determine or dictate what moves they make? It wouldn't even matter. Yes, this can be a stable romantic union. But clearly, if, you know, feminine has to pull teeth, how is it going to get to that point? All right, they have to show you that this is what they want. 7 of Wands, Temperance, that they're willing to block out whatever karmics they need to block out. Otherwise, what difference would it make? Okay. Now, if there's family involved and this and that, obviously they wouldn't be able to block karmic out, right? But if everybody can't get along, then that's a decision they have to make. Okay. Yeah, probably this person has been going back and forth for quite some time between twin flame and karmic soulmate. Okay, quite some time. Yeah, they know who they want, y'all. They just afraid that at this point, you're going to reject them. You got the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. They're afraid that at this point, you're going to reject them. All right? Level of self-love is through the roof, honey. Yeah. The lovers, level of self-love is through the roof. You said, I love me so hard, it don't even matter if you love me or not. I love me so good, don't even matter if you ever come through this lifetime or not. Don't even worry about it. All right, the 6 of Swords. They feel like nobody can love you better than them. You feel like nobody can love them better than you. But you also refuse to settle for anything less than what you know you deserve. So if this person is not going to give you that, then oh well, next. You know, that's where you coming from with it. We have protection needed, shield, and family dynamic reconcile. Okay. Let's see. Zen, zen, zen. I am loving this rain. Okay. I don't know. The blicky hit different when you outside in the rain with it. I might have to go see what that be about. Go see what that be about. Let us see, lyric. Alright, let me just All right, we have self-care, balance. Isn't that the first card? No, self-love. Child, if it's one thing for sure, two things for certain, you taking care of yourself, beloved. Everybody can see that, okay? Because when a person is taking care of themselves, it shows. You can see it. Their skin, the way they sound, the way they look, the way their energy feels, their aura. Like, you can tell when a person is taking care of themselves, and it's not just a flex, you know? Like, you can tell when somebody is genuinely doing the work on themselves. It says, taking time to replenish your mind, body, and soul is a must. Enjoy this time to reconnect and make yourself a priority. Ask yourself, what is serving me and what is taking from me? Much can be revealed when you stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. Amen. All right, again, I told you guys I am a Virgo sun, and boy, do we love to be of service. But you know what our love language is a lot of the time? Like, this is for me. And I found out this is a lot of Virgo's love language. Acts of service. If you can't be there for me, if you ain't doing nothing to show me that you got me, baby, you gonna be done lost me so damn fast. Because I do stuff for everybody without even expecting anything in return. The least the person that say they love me can do is something for me. You know what I'm saying? If they're not doing nothing for you, what is this? I can't make it up. It says humanitarian service. I can't make it up. If they're not doing nothing for you, or they just cannot show you that they love you, that they freak with you the long way, then what are you even doing? What are you even doing? All right? Like, if that is your love language, acts of service is one of your love languages, because you're always there for everybody else, and you always go above and beyond for everybody else, the least the person that say they in love with you can do is be there for you and go above and beyond for you. Like, that's the very least, okay? You're not even asking for a bunch. You're just asking for that. They can't do that. Well, you know what I'm saying? So here we have heart opening. Didn't it say that right here? Where is it at? Heart opening. Hold up. It was something that said that. Yes. Strength. The sun card. Heart opening. Heart chakra open. All right? So all of this repetitive stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, the cards look crazy and mad sloppy now. I'm sorry. I was trying to get to the other stuff. It says, opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. You see? Because like the universe wants you to receive a certain type of love because of the love that you give to others. That's why I said with the Six of Pentacles, universal gifts and blessings being received. So if this person doesn't like it, like I said with that Spine card, they feel envious of whoever is loving on you or whoever gets to come in. That's because they made decisions in fear. They let fear control them. And that fear that they had, that they attempted to project onto you, was not able to control you. You said, nope. That's what I mean by that devil energy. You want to allow karmic energy to control you. What does that have to do with feminine? Feminine doesn't have to allow that energy to control them. No. All right? You know what this is. We don't have to play. We don't have to flex in front. But they keep on doing that. Okay? Yeah, decision in fear, control. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Do you see what I'm saying? Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you're able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, for those of you who have not been speaking to this person, have not been dealing with this person after maybe years and years and years of dealing with them, they get it now because this person is looking like, wait a minute. You know, I do notice the difference between having this person and not having this person. Okay? Like, I do notice a difference. Family dynamic, reconcile. Your family is requiring time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential, okay? So some of you are working on that. Like, you're working on your self-love, your self-care, opening your heart chakra, healing family things, you know. Like, you're not necessarily focused on whatever this person is talking about, okay? So, yeah, I see this right here. Full circle completion, all right? It says, you have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward. Didn't it say that? Okay, something about, bye Felicia, lesson learned. Okay, you have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward, closing out the cycle. Every layer of yourself you acknowledge is a layer that served its purpose. You are now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength, remember the sun card, and determination pay off. Be proud of this moment and let it carry you forward. Exactly. It's like this person wants to stay stuck in a loop fine, whatever. But you are not doing it anymore, okay? Sacrifice, reclaim. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power. Exactly. Okay. Then we have spirit guidance, co-creation. If it's not this reading, I believe it was the last one where I mentioned, you know, whatever it is that you're doing is as per spiritual guidance. Like, you didn't just say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ghost a situation. Pure. Like, no, spirit told you, okay, we gave them chances, beloved. We gave them chances. And they did nothing with them. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to reclaim our energy. We're going to stop sacrificing ourselves. And we're going to love on ourselves harder. All right, get ourselves in alignment and watch what happens. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so it says your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist you and to help you evolve into your authentic self. The time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team sees you. They ask that you remove all limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection. Ashe, blessed be, and it is so. I feel like you and your spirit guides are like this. Yeah, we have radiant goddess, acceptance. See, so it's like your glow is coming from inside out. You know, like people can see this, they sense this, they know who and how you are. The way you carry yourself, it shows what type of person you are. But this is why they want to be in this stable romantic partnership with you. Only thing is, they have to stop operating out of fear. They have to heal whatever they need to heal within their family. Because I feel like for a lot of them, they were afraid of what their family was going to say or what their family was going to do. So they made certain decisions that came across to you like you can't trust them. And if that is the case, then beloved, you have to trust your intuition and just move on and not trust them, whether they want you or not. Sometimes a person doesn't really want you. They just don't want somebody else to have you. And I'm not saying that's everybody's situation, but for those of you who that resonates with, take heed to that, okay? So, Radiant Goddess Acceptance says, you are an amazing goddess ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential by not making any apologies for it, okay? Person gonna be like, oh, you just gonna do me like that? You don't have to say shit, okay? If you see me doing you like that, then I guess that's how I'm gonna do you, okay? Time to evolve decisions, okay? It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness, didn't it say that? You have a high level of awareness. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective that you chose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. And I feel like because you look at the situation as, okay, twins, we're here to help each other evolve. We're here to help each other grow. Some twins come into union, some twins do not. When you understand that and you accept that, your glow is going to be what it's meant to be. You're going to continue to grow and evolve and complete cycles and move on to the next thing and continue to be in alignment with your blessings. You're going to attract unconditional love, undivided attention like you need, like you want, like you're desiring. All right. But if it's not from that person, that's fine. Did you learn a lesson that you were supposed to learn? Did you get out of it what you're supposed to get out of it? Are you loving on yourself? Are you good? Because with the 9 of Cups, you're going to get all your heart's desires and wish fulfillment anyway. Yeah, so it's like we have to release the old conditioning, release whatever way of thinking or being we had going on before that resonated with certain energies that took us out of alignment, okay? So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and Harry.